Basically, a couple of years ago, I think in 2017, so I was the founder or one of the founders of the Sustainable Development Goals Alliance on campus. And so that was a really great experience for me. And now a couple of years later, right now I'm participating in like some research. And what we're doing there is really exploring the experience of student leaders who were part of the SDGA. And so my project is basically doing that research and just trying to understand kind of essentially how students, what they're doing in the program and what they're kind of taking out of it and how it's impacting like their knowledge, attitudes, career goals, and values. It's been a really good learning experience so far. I've never really participated in, I guess, like qualitative research of this sort. And so it's been actually like an incredible learning experience. Like I've had to kind of basically develop a whole new skill set because I've never really had to like conduct interviews and like code data and analyze it. And so that's been a really great learning experience for me, like working with a team and just trying to learn those new skills. So that's been really cool. And then it's also just been like a personally really meaningful, I think, experience for me. Like I mentioned before, the SDGA was a really huge part of my undergrad and I think really shaped the things that I do now and my career goals and what my values are. And then so being able to conduct research, I guess, on what impact the SDGA has had on other students that some of whom I'm worked with, some of whom I don't know now that we're like, a couple years down the road, I think has been really great to just like explore that impact on students individually, but then also on the campus as a whole. The SDGs have played, I think, a really big role in my education and my personal development. The concept was something that I was first introduced to when I first joined, I guess, or like helped found the SDGA. It was something I had never really been super involved in kind of like sustainability kind of work. And so joining the SDGA was actually one of my first introductions to this concept. But what I really love about the SDGs is that they are so broad and interconnected. I think with all 17 goals, there is essentially something for everyone. I guess like they cover such a very broad spread of all the different dimensions of sustainable development, whether that's, what we traditionally think of as sustainability, like the environmental aspect, but then also kind of like the economic aspect of sustainability and the social aspect of sustainability. And what I really value about the SDG framework is that it doesn't only recognize that there is a diverse understanding of what sustainability is, and there's a lot of different dimensions, but that all those dimensions are connected and that they all influence one another. And in some ways, SDGs can, I think, promote and strengthen one another. Like, for example, I think if we're like tackling poverty, then we're also tackling things like education and healthcare and building healthy communities.